Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm making this video because I promised a few people that when I got information that I could release and talk about, that I'd make a video on it and let you guys know. So, Kristen, the investigation that was going on with her, when I made the video saying she was found, I didn't say her name. I said the girl in Detroit that was kidnapped was found. And there was a reason I didn't say her name, and the reason is because when she was taken and she went to the hospital, the only thing she said was, there's other girls in the house locked in a room that they can't get out of, and that's the only thing she said. And she was found on a street away from the house. They knew the area, but they didn't know what house it was, and there was a huge investigation that was launched, and there was FBI was involved and everything, and there was four sex trafficking rings that got shut down through it. 4 of them. Kristen was able to speak. I spoke to her on Monday, and she didn't really want to talk what she went through because she doesn't want to relive it, and she's afraid. She wants to go to court. She wants to testify against them, but she said it's going to be so hard talking about that stuff and reliving it. So you guys pray for her in that. But the other girls that were in the house, they got them. They all are alive. The youngest one was 14. And when they did rape kits, and the 14-year-old, they found the DNA of the guy that originally took her. Initially, they didn't have evidence to arrest him for kidnapping her and selling her because it didn't seem like he had any involvement, because she has a history of relapsing and running down to Detroit and doing drugs, and that was his alibi, that she just relapsed and left, and police believed it, and they didn't connect him to anything. But with this 14-year-old, his DNA being in her, they're able to make an arrest on him and link him to these sex trafficking crimes. And seeing he already has a history of kidnapping women and unlawful imprisonment, that he got out of last time for taking a plea deal, but this time I don't think he's going to get a plea deal because they got everyone. They got all the rings and they shut him down. And they got the girls out of there. They're all alive. They're in bad condition, but they're alive. Condition they're kind of in is, you could imagine being shut up with dope, heroin, to stay quiet and to be able to be controlled and manipulated. And it was like that for months with them, every day, just being shut up with drugs and abused and raped. So there's a huge investigation. They all got caught. Those houses got closed down. The girls are fine. And there's 3 of them that are coming forward to testify against these guys. Not all of them are, because some of them don't want to talk. Some of them are so broken they don't want to speak. They don't want to remember it. They want to just move on and put it all behind them. And then Nikki's murderer, Kyle, he was arraigned in court. He's being charged with second-degree murder and felony assault, or felony possession of a firearm. Second-degree murder and felony possession of a firearm is what he's being charged with. The second-degree murder is a life sentence, and the felony possession of the firearm is a 2-year sentence. But we're thinking that he might try to claim insanity because of his military past and his mental issues. But I talked to Nikki's sister, and she wants me to get involved with the investigation because I have thousands of messages from Nikki from the last 2 years. Every time her and Kyle got in a fight, she messaged me and she told me about it and asked me for prayer and tell me what was going on. And I have messages that show the complete disregard for her life from him for 2 years straight. So the family wants me to put those messages forward and get involved with the investigation going on with that. And I agreed to it, and I gave them my phone number. I'm waiting for the detectives to contact me, and I got all those messages together, and I'm willing to release them. But yeah, so pray for justice for Nikki, and pray that these guys who are running the sex trafficking ring get put away for a long time so they can't come and hurt any more girls anymore. I just want to give you guys these updates. I'm able to speak on these things now because the investigation on the sex trafficking is coming to a close, and the girls are no longer in danger. I can put out information without risk of them being killed and these guys disappearing. So I wanted to update you guys on that, and I love you guys. May the Lord be with His children. Keep me in your prayers too. So I got a lot going on. God bless.